Hello dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So I want to begin by saying thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I definitely encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So let's go ahead and let's get started for love readings for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. All signs will be timestamped at in the bottom in the description. So without further ado, let's begin. So Aries, there is this energy of okay, because this is kind of weird because it's almost like okay, let's focus here, guys. Someone is coming in to kind of their nerves. Anyways, someone is coming in to give you a second chance. It's almost like they feel like you this person is full of themselves, to be honest with you, because that's the energy that I'm picking up. Like somebody is coming in and they feel like they're doing you a favor by reaching out. They feel like they're doing you a favor by wanting to reconnect with you when it comes to love. And here you are, Aries, and it almost seems like you have either moved on or you're entertaining other options. Now, this person may be aware that you're entertaining others' options, and that's probably why they're coming forward. But it's an energy, to be honest with you, when it comes to this individual. It's like they honestly feel like they are the best you ever had and ever will have. It's kind of like that energy, like, you know, knocking on your door and being like, oh, I'm here. And it's like when you don't immediately or automatically, let's put it this way, surrender to them or give in to them, then they feel some type of way, and then they want to go ahead and try and hurt you either through words or something like that. I do see you giving your energy elsewhere, whether that is choosing to stay single or choosing to stay by yourself, or just kind of like choosing not to go back to this, to be honest with you, because it's almost like the offer is made and it's like you hear it out or whatever it is, but you don't take any action in that direction. There is a sense here of going in a different direction. It's almost like you're either sensing or you're feeling, or it's just this knowing that there's something better out there for you, and there's no reason why you need to keep on settling or going back to somebody that honestly, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's like somebody feels like they're 10 and you're not, so you should be almost like grateful that they even looked your way or something like that. And it's like, who wants a love offer like that, to be honest with you? Like, who wants to be in a connection or in a relationship with somebody like that? So let's go ahead and let's pull out three tarot cards. So we have the Justice in the reverse, we have the Moon in the upright, and then we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And it's almost kind of like, you know, all right, sorry guys. So the way that it's coming in, Aries, it's almost like you may have not found closure in the past with this person. You may have this person may have left you feeling unworthy, or questioning yourself, or kind of like in this phase of like trying to figure out what your worth was, right? And for a very long time, you were holding on to this notion of wanting closure for them, to this notion of wanting them to come back in and say they're sorry, or wanting you back and all of this stuff. And it's like the moment that you go in within yourself and you start healing and you start realizing and actually acknowledging what this relationship actually was, you allowed yourself to heal and you allow yourself to free yourself from this. So it's like, now that this person is coming back around, they may not they may not see or may not understand the fact that you healed from this, and you saying no to them has nothing to do with you trying to hurt them or anything like that. It's just you're no longer interested. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a tarot card. Let's see how many come out. I always like to close off every reading with a tarot. With an oracle. Why do I keep saying tarot? With an oracle. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship, the coffee cup. So instead of going back to this person, I do feel again that you're connecting with other people, or at least that is your advice, to connect with other people, to connect to other individuals, and to allow yourself to be surrounded by people that actually genuinely care for you. And no matter what day of the week it is, no matter how you're dressed or how you look or whatever it is, you are always a 10 in their eyes. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and let's move on. Taurus. Alrighty. Taurus, I'm picking up an energy more of those Taurus that are in a current relationship, situationship, whatever it is to you. There is this energy of like almost unresolved issues or unresolved arguments from the past that are almost like plaguing. I'm gonna get stuck on that one, right? No, but with all jokes aside, it's like the things from the past or arguments or fights that were never resolved are almost kind of like lingering around in the connection and are not allowing you guys to move forward. There is a sense here of needing to take the lead and needing to start a conversation if this is a relationship, a situationship that you actually want to work on, instead of just pushing it under the rug. So whatever needs to be addressed needs to be addressed, and it needs to be addressed now, because it's almost like this lingering energy just continues to grow and grow and grow, and then there's like this tension, and then it's like it's going to lead into the space where then the two of you are blowing up, right? And in order to avoid it, to get to that point, you're being asked, Taurus, to initiate a conversation. And be completely honest with yourself, whether it is that you want to invest in this relationship any longer or not. But it's almost kind of like this energy of like something has to give, something has to change. It cannot continue on the way that it's going. So, you know, some of you may have been waiting for this person to actually initiate the conversation. You're being told you're the one that needs to initiate it, because it's almost like mentally and emotionally it's affecting you more than the other person, for whatever the reason may be, right? Maybe the other person is keeping themselves occupied or busy with stuff, let's put it that way, in order not to dive into their feelings, in order not to allow their emotions to come through. So because of that, you're being asked to be the one to initiate this conversation, and figure out where it is that things are going to head from here, regardless of whatever you choose to do, whether it is that you choose to go you know, to distance yourself from this person, to end a relationship, or whether you choose to continue on with this relationship. Regardless of it, there's gonna have to be work. There is no easy way out when it comes to this conversation or the decision that you choose to make. So let's go ahead and let's pull out 3 tarot. So we have the 3 of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Wands in the upright, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there's definitely a conversation. There's definitely things that are bothering both of you, and it's like you're both in this space of waiting for the other. Who's gonna break first? Who's gonna break the silence first? Is basically what I'm hearing, and I feel that this person is very competitive when it comes to stuff like this, or they're very competitive in general in their life. So they can wait a very long time. They can weigh you out. It's almost kind of like, you know how people do like staring contests and stuff like that? It's like this person is like a champion when it comes to that. So you're definitely being told to go ahead and initiate the conversation. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. So what do we have for Taurus for their oracle? Alrighty. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So again, whether it is that you choose to stay in this relationship or not, there is a chance here that if you initiate the conversation and the both of you agree to stay in the connection, there's work that's going to have to be there's work that's going to have to be done in order for this relationship to get back on track. And if you guys decide to go your separate ways, then don't allow this relationship ending to stop you from opening your heart again to love. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see Gemini. Gemini, what is up with you? And you're just kind of like in this energy of like, nah. It reminds me of this song. I want to say it's by Ariana Grande. Thank You Next. And I think it's in regards to like her ex or something like that. It's like just thank you next, thank you next, thank you next. And it's almost kind of like you're in that energy this week, Gemini, where you may be getting offers or you may be getting attention, from people that are genuinely interested in you, and you're just like, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. And it's like you are, and there's nothing wrong with it, you are enjoying the attention, you are enjoying the offers and everything, but you're just genuinely like not interested. Now when it comes to that, there is kind of like this glooming cloud overhead when it comes to you and love. It's like you may feel like you have been let down so many times when it comes to love that you're just like, not one more. So there is a perspective change or shift needed, realizing that if you, how can I put it this way? If you done the work in like accepting yourself and acknowledging who you are and honoring all of who you are, then you will be attracting somebody that is the same for themselves, but it'll also be for you. So there is a sense here of like, stop calling in what you don't want by thinking about it. Okay, so stop calling in what you don't want by thinking about it. So there's definitely a shift when it comes to your mind that you have to do in order to finally take one of these offers. Some of you Geminis are just in this energy or this space of just wanting to date multiple people, and whether you're sexual or not, I don't know why that had to come up. It's like, that's your own business, right? There was this girl that I saw on Facebook. Somebody was doing like the duet thing with a video, and the girl was basically saying like how people call her like a whore or whatever because she sleeps on the first date. And she's like, I'll be damned if I catch feelings for someone and they're not good and bad, right? So she's like, getting to sleep with somebody on the first date, from her perspective, was that it was a test drive to see if it was even something worth engaging in or going into. And again, to each their own, guys. So it's almost kind of like, if you're dating multiple people and if you are sleeping around or whatever it is, no one on this earth, including myself or anyone else, I don't care what position they hold, has the right to judge you. You choose to live your life the way that you choose to live it. And there is this sense of kind of like, just FYI, if you are, make sure that you are protecting yourself. So let's go ahead and let's pull out 3 tarot cards. Alrighty, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the 3 of Wands in the reverse, and then the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So there is a sense you're not taking any offer at this moment in time seriously. You're not taking anyone's you're not taking anybody that you're talking to or dating or anything like that seriously. It is what it is, Gemini. You're more into wanting to have fun. You're wanting to just meet different people. You're wanting to connect with different people and kind of see where it leads you, to be honest with you. But as far as like being tied down to somebody at this moment in time, that is not what you're looking for, regardless of where that is stemming from. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. The Twin Flames card. The yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. Some of you may have been in a connection in the past where you may have felt like this person was your twin flame. And if you know about twin flames, you know about them. When I first started the channel, I talked a lot about like twin flames and soulmates and things like that. So there is this sense though that maybe that's the reason why some of you are holding back, because you're waiting for someone. And in the meantime, you're just going to be enjoying yourself. Alrighty. So Cancer. What do we have for Cancer when it comes to love? What do we have for Cancer? You're taking a shot, or somebody's taking a shot towards you. Somebody has been fighting this energy of like trying to stay away from you, or it's almost like they're tired of fighting their feelings for you, or they're tired of fighting. They're tired of the distance between the two of you, whether it is that you guys are in different parts of the states or are in different states. So there's an energy of somebody trying to rush towards you, but not really knowing how to start a conversation. There is a lot of hesitation because of a falling out between the two of you. Again, I'm picking up this very heavy energy, Cancer, that it has to do with distance. Whether it was that you were seeing somebody and then you moved to like a different town, or you moved out of state, or you moved out of distance, and that distance in itself caused a lot of conflict when it came to scheduling time to being together, etc., etc. And it is almost like maybe at that moment in time, your focus was on the move because the move had to do with work, or had to do with something that was going to help you get to the next level and something personal in your life. And because of that, somebody chose, whether it was you or someone else, Cancer. Again, these are just general readings, so you can go ahead and flip the energies as they fit your life. But somebody chose their life or their career. They're leveling up in work over the relationship, because it was what they needed at that moment in time. But now they're realizing that work alone, or their career alone, is not enough. They want somebody to share it with, and they want to share it with you. So it's almost like they're fighting. They have been fighting themselves to reach out to you. They have been fighting to confess to you how they truly feel and how messed up it was and all of this stuff. And it's like they're done fighting that energy and are coming towards you. We have the 9 of Wands with the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So yeah, somebody's coming in with an apology. Somebody's coming in with an I'm sorry for prioritizing something else over our connection. I'm not picking up so much as another person being prioritized over the connection. So I'm not picking up so much of like cheating or anything like that. I'm picking up more of like somebody was either super focused on their fitness or on their work or something like that, and because they were super focused and like they almost had a tunnel vision with the goal that they wanted to achieve, they ended up neglecting a connection. And because of that, now it's like whatever goal they reached, it didn't bring the satisfaction that they wanted because they have nobody to share it with, or because they want to share it with you, if that makes any sense. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. So we have the separation, the sadness, the missing you, thinking about you, yearning and unsure of the future. So this person is working through this energy right now. It wouldn't surprise me if they hit you up with a text, or they hit you up with like, I'm in town, or they hit you up with, I want to see you, or we need to talk, or something like that. Because again, this person is really missing you and is really wanting to reconnect with you and wanting to mend things between the two of you. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. Thank you for all your love and support. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah! Love you all. Bye-bye.